The abandoned psychiatric hospital sat on the outskirts of town, a dark and imposing figure against the night sky. It had been years since anyone had set foot inside, as rumors of strange occurrences and unexplainable events kept people away. But when a group of thrill-seeking teenagers dared each other to spend the night in the abandoned hospital, they had no idea what horrors awaited them. As they made their way through the dusty halls, they could feel the weight of the building bearing down on them. Every creak and rustle made them jump, and the flickering lights cast eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. They had been warned not to go too deep into the hospital, but their curiosity got the best of them. They found themselves in the basement, surrounded by rusted metal doors and broken equipment. It was then that they heard the whispers. At first, they thought it was just their imaginations playing tricks on them. But the whispers grew louder, and soon they could make out words. Words that chilled them to the bone. "Get out," the whispers said. "Get out before it's too late." The teenagers tried to run, but the doors that had been opened before were now locked tight. They were trapped in the basement with no way out, and the whispers grew louder and more frantic with each passing moment. Suddenly, the lights went out. They were plunged into total darkness, with only the whispers to guide them. They stumbled around blindly, trying to find a way out. But every door they tried was locked. As they huddled together in fear, they heard a sound that made their blood run cold. It was the sound of something dragging itself across the floor. Something heavy. Something that shouldn't be there. The sound got closer and closer, until they could hear its ragged breathing. And then, they saw it. It was a figure, hunched over and twisted, with long, spindly fingers reaching out towards them. Its eyes glowed in the dark, and its mouth twisted into a grotesque grin. They tried to scream, but no sound would come out. The figure reached out and touched one of them with its cold, clammy hand, and they knew that they were trapped. Trapped in the abandoned psychiatric hospital with whatever horrors lurked within. The next morning, the police found the bodies of the teenagers. They had died of fright, their faces twisted into expressions of terror. The hospital was boarded up once again. But the whispers remained, warning those who dared to enter of the horrors that lay within.